Okay, Pisces, I have to do it over. I did one for you, Pisces, but it's so low. This is the same card, so I'm going to see if I can just say them over. Where's your first card? Shoot. Where's Pisces' first card, Lord? I did not know I was going to have to do it over, Pisces. Your first card for the Pisces was what? Let me think, Lord. Pisces' first card was somebody was hugging you on base conditions, Pisces. Shoot. Oh, here it is. Let me just see. Let me turn it around. Maybe that's how it was. Because my microphone was on the hook, so it was too low for my Pisces. Okay, Pisces. Merry Christmas, Pisces. This is a Christmas video. So let me just do it again for my Pisces. I'm just going to sit the cards down this time instead of having them across because I don't feel like doing it that way. This was your first card. Somebody wanted you on, hug you on base conditions whenever this person wanted to. Follow me? I said I'm not going to put them down, but I'm doing it this way. Let's flow. You had two chances with this person, right? But this person might have thought this person was a star, but God said you the star, Pisces. This person was hugging you and this person wanted you. You might have been a chick on the side as far as this person concerned. It was unusual dealing with the spectrum, Pisces. But God said this person needed to treat you like the queen you really was, Pisces. And right now, you got to welcome in the warmest love of all in your life right now, Pisces. Because God says back then, don't let this person burst your heart. Because this person burst your heart back then, Pisces. Left your heart burst, Pisces. Follow me? Because we dealing with a twin flame, Pisces. And they burst your heart, Pisces. I've been there, Pisces. They burst your heart, Pisces. I never hurt like I hurt with that person, Pisces. Follow me? So it says right here, ask some questions, Pisces. You needed to back then, but you might didn't, because I know I didn't. But right now, you're going to ask some questions if that person come your way, because I think that person want to come your way, Pisces. Right? It is obvious, right, that you need to ask some questions, or you needed to. But God said you need not be scared of nothing. So back then, you might have been scared to ask questions. It was a masquerade, and you went through torture with this person, Pisces. Okay, here we have right here. You was wondering when was this person coming for you, Pisces, because you love this person, Pisces. Your mind, never forget that. You thought that that person was yours, right? Or the person was making you think that you was the person's, right? But loving you on base conditions. So you had to be a realist in this thing. Because something was premeditated. This person seeing you whenever. See you this day, that hour. When I'm sad, when I'm crying, when I need romance, what this person was doing with my Pisces. Being on a ledge with you, treating you like trash, right? Because it says right here, this person just wanted you to hold on. Just hold on, Pisces, right? Wanted you to hold on, right? Why did you get this person power? Your ex, God says, but God said you need to show your own self-worth. This person didn't see your worth because you didn't show your worth. You didn't show your own worth. You didn't treat your own self as worthy. God said you had to be sure before you drove there to see this person back then. But if this person coming back to you, be sure you ain't want this person coming your way before this person drive. Because this person knew morally that this person was wrong. Treating you like this person was treating my Pisces back then. Like you was an old rug coming grabbing you when this person get ready and just throwing you to the side. Beware of the poker face with this person when this person come back. Relationships of any kind to kill your emotions and hopes back then. You needed to let go and bring a depth to it. What didn't serve you back then, and it was that person. Let this person go. Or with anything in your life, Pisces, even to today. Because Pisces decided no more using me. You're not going to use me on base conditions, kissing, hugging, smooching, getting money, or what this person was doing with you, Pisces. You decided no. Because this person was jealous of you anyway. But right now, this person going to be jealous, Pisces, because Pisces looking good, smelling good, getting attention and everything else right now. You walked away from that person back then. You had to do some kind of meditation, right? And growing for the Pisces. Okay, why mention your ex? You was giving this person too much power, right? God said it was your turn to rise, your time to change, your time to shine, your time to grow, Pisces. And right now, Christmas time is your time because you did a lot of growing. Shouting from the rooftops, looking at things clearly. Back then, you might have gotten a fuss with your person. Or you might do that if the person come back to you. I don't know. Because this person need to come up to par because really he was the dusty, but he looked at you back then as the dusty. Like you wasn't up to par, like you wasn't good enough. Get my drift, right? So insisting on that he was innocent bystander. I didn't do it. Oh yeah, you was all in it. You was the one, the main character in this movie, right? So he treated you like this. He put you in door 3 junk, loving you on base conditions with that first card right there. He wasn't loyal to you. He treated you like junk. Had you in this door. Oh, I'll go get her when I want to get her. But right now, you want loyal. And he got to be loyal. Because you want to throw him in door 3 junk. Get my drift. God wanted you to get your freedom from this person back then. He could have been Aquarius. He could have acted like an Aquarius. Or God just wanted you to get your freedom like Aquarius. Because we love our freedom. I'm the sign of Aquarius. Follow me? So you need to look at things in color. Because you didn't back then. You looked at it in black and white and it was fuzzy. You didn't want to see the total truth because you was in love. If you looked at it in color, you would see that this person was loving you on base conditions and you didn't deserve that. Because tension brewed back then with you and this person and you went on about your business because you walked away. So right now in your life, you're going to look at things in color because tension going to brew if you don't. Okay? You checking your credit right now as far as your life, or he need to check his credit before coming your way, right? Because you don't need him banking on you. Okay? Back then, he might have been banking on you. Follow me? And he might have been checking your credit. Who knows what was going on? You had to be yourself back then. But he took advantage of you being yourself, being a lovable person, a kind and giving person. You need to look at the birds back then, meditate, or now in your life. You had to be yourself. It was antics and imbalances with this person back then because the person was loving you on base conditions. You weren't looking at things clearly. You just was in love. But now you're not putting up with his antics or imbalances. He was hanging with G's, groups of people, or other women, or whatever was going on back then. But you ain't tolerating nothing like that in your life right now. Because if anything, you hanging with some people now. You going out, you having fun, clubs. It could be like sewing club, bingo, actual club, or whatever it is. Some kind of way you being around people where you having some fun. It don't have to be negative. Okay? Having fun though. Get what I'm saying? Get a fun card. Maybe you're going to wear some orange. So we have right here that, well, you like oranges or anything like that. You wanted to know back then whether your person ever loved you. But God didn't want you thinking like that, Pisces. Don't worry about that person loving you. God wanted you to love the Pisces back then. So we have right here that now it's turned around. This person want to know, will my Pisces ever love me? See, it's a whole different story now. This turned around. Because back then, you was traveling for love if you did. You was going to this person. Twin flame. Because we was going to the person. If you're a female like me, we was going, you like me, you was going to this person. Because that's what we was doing. We was going to the person. Very soon we was going and we went. We traveled for love if we dared because we loved the person. But right now it's a whole nother story. This person going to travel to you for love if he dared, because it's the other way around now. He want to shackle you down because back then you wanted to shackle him down. You wanted to marry this person. But right now it's coming your way. This person want to marry you. Going to ring your bell or knock at your door. Back then it was the other way around. Get my drift. So when this person wanted the whole pot back then, wanted different people back then. But now it's not like that. For you right now, it's like you just free. Single and free. And you're going to date if you have to date. Right? Or you was dating. Or you just free. Follow me? Right here. You might have been listening to music back then with this person. Right? You was wondering whenever, was this person going to be ready to be yours or whatever, but it wasn't happening. But right now, Christmas time, this person going to want to sit down with you. So you ain't doing a bunch of repeating of what nothing was before. You're not going down that road because this person listened to some music and you listened to it back then probably, right? But the difference is you're going to open your mouth and talk, because you might didn't do a bunch of talking back then. You let this person lead because it's a man, so you let him lead. But it's not going to be like that now, because you've been free, you've been strong, you grew, and you're not going to be led by him or nobody else. Here's Pisces. Are you ready? You want to know where he coming from. Is you ready? Are you finished with the whole pot, the caravan of women, third parties and things like that? Because this person want to shackle you down, right? You're going to be bold and brave like a lioness, because that's who you are right now. You're a lioness. You're not playing with this person. You're going to get straight to the point. Are you ready? Are you finished? Because you don't have time for that stuff. Back then you wasn't. You was acting like a little baby cub back here with him. You was a cub back here with this person. You was a cub. And he was devouring you. Get what I'm saying? He was eating you. It was like you was a little cub. He taking bites out of you. Every time you went there, he was taking bites out of you to tear you apart. Because he wasn't decent to you. So I know his words wasn't right. So we had right here, you went away from this person for pleasant times. Get my drift? And you had to go do God's mission. Because God wants you to do God's mission. Because that's what Twin Flames is about. Doing God's mission. Not lovemaking, but doing God's mission. That's what you're coming together for. To make this world a better place. To do what God wants done together. Follow me? To make pleasant times on this earth. Follow me? So while you away from your person, you should have been strengthening yourself, or even doing whatever God wanted you to do so far. If you haven't been, you need to ask God what God wants you to do, because you should have been doing something, you know, while the person was away from you. And then when you get together, both of you do something together. What you was doing, and this person bring whatever God wants this person to do, and you put it together and incorporate it and put it out to the world. Get what I'm saying? The mission. The mission is not to get together to make love. The mission is to get together to get God's mission done. Look at my card. Pleasant times. Go straight forward and be that lioness. And be that king of the pride of the jungle. The lioness and the lion, the king lion. And make whatever happen God want to happen in this world. Because you're going to get your romance from your person. If you marry your person, that's the romance already there. You're not coming together for no romance. That's a lie. If anybody made you think that's what you're getting together for, it's not about no romance. This is about getting God's mission accomplished with the people who are willing to follow and obey and do what God wants done. It's not a lot of people who are willing to do what God wants done on this earth. You got a lot of people go to church. And that's all they do is go to church. They're not trying to get God's mission accomplished. If they did, this world would have been a better place way back when. All these churches in the world, from year to year to year, this world should have been a better place. That shows they not doing God's mission, period. So the Twin Flames, God have you to do God's mission. And if you really loyal and dedicated and obedient, you will get the job done. And I'm one going to get the job done. I'm going to get the job done. If my person never come back my way, I'm going to get the job done God want the brass love to do. And this is half of it right here. I've been doing it since 2019. Diligently. I come on here and I do this job. I've been doing this ever since 2019. This is part of it. And the other half is when he come. And it goes together with whatever God tell him. We incorporate it together and make it happen. Get my drift? We got to make this world a better place. We're not coming together for love making and kissing and smooching. If you want that, you could have stayed back there when I'm back there. Get what I'm saying? This is about getting God's mission accomplished on this earth. And you want to get kissing and hugging from your person if they're your husband. You want to get that already. That's just an added thing for you, right? Because that's not God number one concern, that you get kisses and smooches. God wants this world changed up, and you can make it happen. All the Twin Flames in this world, if you be obedient, do what God wants done, all of you put together, you can turn this world around and make it a better place. turn it really upside down. But you got to all come together and do what you're supposed to do. You can turn this world upside down and change this world into a better place. Because a lot of people think things is impossible. I don't think things impossible. I believe in miracles. I believe in double miracles. I believe in miracles. And that's no joke. I believe in miracles. I believe anything is possible. I believe it. Right? But the thing is, once I see whatever it is, I know it. Okay? So once I know whatever it is, you can't tell me anything with something that I know. As far as a man going to the moon, I can't say a man can go to the moon because I only see stuff on videos. I would have to go to the moon myself to know that it's real. Get what I'm saying? I would have to go to the moon. Until then, I'm just looking at footage. I look at too many movies on TV. Right? So when I look at movies on TV, when I look at any kind of footage of anything that seems like it might be impossible, or people think impossible, it can look like it's a movie to me until I experience myself in real life. That's when I say I know. So I believe miracles can happen because I do know some happen, as far as one happened with my mother before. So that's how I know miracles can happen. I know that. So, yeah. We all do things together. We can turn this world around and make it a better place. But it takes you to be obedient and do what God wants. Get along with your person. Do what you're supposed to do. What God wants. It's just like when you go to work and you got co-workers and you need that person to help. Assortment or whatever you do. The person got to put the stickers on the boxes. You got to push the box down. Whatever it is. You don't have to like each other. You might don't like each other. But you got to make this stuff work to get the job done. Get what I'm saying? But with your person, God going to have it where you and your person love each other, because God not going to have you marry somebody that you won't love or you won't care nothing about. So you love your person and your person love you. The thing is, your mission is to focus on what God wants, right? And learn everything you need to learn in life to be able to keep your household together, keep your relationship together, love each other like you should with the God love. Okay, this is the Brass Love One. Merry Christmas to my Pisces. I know I went overboard, Pisces, but you're the last one, and I didn't have my microphone hooked in, and I thought you deserved to be able to hear me instead of me having it out with the one I just did. Okay, Pisces, Merry Christmas to my Pisces.